Welcome to everybody. Today we discuss about energy stored in a capacitor. So how energy stored in a capacitor? When we giving charge, then inside capacitor energy is stored. When we giving charge, potential of a capacitor increase. And suppose consider it is a parallel plate capacitor and it is now connected with a battery plus minus with potential V. When we connect it, then the energy is go from battery and store here. When a single positive charge is stored, then next positive charge when come here, then it is feel a repulsion by the first charge. So in that case, a work done has to be done by the cell or battery. Similarly, when there are two or more charge, then also both of them work has to be done to give next charge. So when we connect this capacitor with battery, initially there are no charge, so their potential Vi is equals to 0, because potential is depend on the charge. If charge 0, potential also will be 0. And finally, if we give Q charge to the battery, then potential V final supposed to be considered V. Now due to induction, if this plate achieve negative charge here, so suppose when we give charge Q, then potential increased by dV. If we give small amount of the charge, then the potential is increased by suppose consider here small work is done and this is the dW. So small work done, dW is equals to Q into small change in potential, because potential V is equals to work by charge. So W is equals to VQ. Okay. So here small work is equals to Q into dV. Now Q is equals to CV, we know. So total work from initial to final, zero potential to final potential, how much work has to done here? W is equals to integration dW is equals to integration Q into dV. Now this is 0 to V. Now integration 0 to V CV dV is equals to C is constant here. C here is the constant. C constant because C is epsilon naught A by D. If the area of the plate is A and separation between them is D, and epsilon naught is the permittivity of the free space inside it, then all of those quantities constant. So C is the constant. We can come out it. Zero to V dV is equals to C V square by 2. 0 V is equals to, this is half C V square. So this work done is stored as potential energy. Now we can write this formula in three ways. U is equals to half C V square. Now we know that Q is equals to CV. So 1V and CV means half QV equals to, again putting the value of the V here, V is equals to Q by C. So Q square divided by C square. So it will be half V square divided by, half Q square divided by C. Now we can write the formula of the energy by half CV square, half QV, half Q square by C. Mostly we use the formula half CV square. Okay. Now for series combination, what will be the expression of the energy? Suppose here 3 capacitor is connected with series. Capacitance is C1, C2, C3. Then its equivalent capacitance 1 by C, where C is the equivalent capacitance, is equals to 1 by C1 individual capacitance C1, C2, C3 plus 1 by C3. We already derived that formula in previous lecture. If you not watch, first watch how it is derived. So now U is equals to half Q square C. So this is equals to half Q square. In place of the 1 by C, we can write 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3 equals to half Q square by C1 plus half Q square by C2 plus half Q square by C3. It is the U. So now half Q square by C1, it is the energy of this capacitor. We can write this is the U1. Half Q square by C2, this is the energy of the second capacitor. We can write U2. This is the capacitor of the third capacitor. This is U3. So now U is equals to U1 plus U2 plus U3. If there are so many capacitance connected in series, then the expression will be U is equals to U1 plus U2 plus U3 plus dot 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 UN. For n capacitors in series, U is equals to U1 plus U2 plus U3 plus dot 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 UN. For parallel combination, here also we consider that 3 capacitor is connected with parallel and they connected with a battery capacitance C1, C2, C3. Now the equivalent capacitance of that combination C is equals to C1 plus C2 plus C3. Now energy U is equals to half C V square is equals to half V square C. In place of the C we can write C1 plus C2 plus C3, C1 plus C2 plus C3. So is equals to half C1 V square plus half C2 V square plus half C3 V square. Now in parallel combination, the potential across each of the individual capacitor is same as battery potential. So now half C1 V square, it is the energy of the first capacitor, half C2 V square, it is the energy of the second capacitor, and half C3 V square, it is the energy of the third capacitor. So we can write is equals to U1 plus U2 plus U3. So we see that in two cases, when the capacitor is connected either series or parallel combination, the energy is always the summation of the energy of individual capacitors. Okay, thank you.